Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to go to Google and see what the most frequently asked questions about cross-dressing are and to try and answer some of them. So the first question I ask is, can cross-dressers, and see what the autocorrect was. The first one was, can cross-dressers wear whatever they like in public? Well, guess what? Everyone can wear whatever they want in public, so of course. The next one was, can cross-dressers wear makeup like the professionals? I mean, yes. I've been to many sort of professional makeover places that have done me up. I also have gotten better at what I do, so yes, Google, you're being a bit silly. And the final one for can cross-dressers be in happy relationships? I'm sure they can. I have never been in a relationship where I've revealed this side of me, but you don't need to look too far within my friendship group to see people who are happy with partners. They might not identify as cross-dressers, they might identify as something else, but I'm sure that people find people like me attractive somewhere on the internet. Next questions, are cross-dressers happy going out in public? Really, of course, depends on the person. I have grown more confident, I'll be honest. My video for today was going to be going out for a walk, but the weather here has been awful. I have recently spoken about being on public transport quite a lot recently. It's becoming more and more of my life, but I know that when I was kind of baby cross-dresser, I was absolutely petrified and I used to only go out at night. It wasn't a good thing, but my advice would always be, just do it because it's great fun and you will really enjoy it, learn to enjoy it eventually. Next question, and one that actually I get quite a lot of comments about, which is, are cross-dressers different from drag queens? I personally would say yes. I think drag is very performative. It requires a great deal of talent to do the incredible makeup and also to be able to sing and everything that goes along with being a drag queen. I would not consider myself a drag queen. People say that this is drag that I'm wearing. I do not think it as such. But also, I think just labelling things is not necessarily the way to go. To sum up, I don't think so. Some other people do think so. I think drag is a very specific thing, which I do not do because I don't have the talent to do it. And the last one from Google, are cross-dressers part of the LGBTQ community? 100% yes. The T, it comes under the trans umbrella. I think, of course, the whole acronym of LGBTQIA+, some people might say it's part of the plus, I think it's part of the T. In any case, it's all one big umbrella for anyone who's kind of gender non-conforming, I would say. So the next question that I put in was, do cross-dressers? And the first one that came up was, do cross-dressers have to shave their whole body? No one has to do anything they don't want to. I personally, when I go out, will shave everything, just because it makes me feel more feminine. But I know people that don't, I know women who don't, so it's kind of a personal thing. It always takes me absolutely ages. Maybe one day I'll try waxing. That's kind of an idea for a video I have on this channel, maybe waxing for the first time. But for now, shaving everything. Night before a night out, I'll be in the bath with my shaving foam and my razor, doing everything. Next one is, do cross-dressers always want to transition? Again, I can only speak for myself, but I have no real plans to transition at all. I'm quite happy living most of my life as not Alexa. Everyone, I'm sure, has thought about it, but for me personally, it's a no. I'm sure other people kind of start off cross-dressing and then realise that they're trans. That has not happened to me. The last one is, do cross-dressers face discrimination in society? It depends what you mean by discrimination, I guess. What I have found is that whenever I go out, nobody cares what I look like at all. Hopefully no one really gives me a second glance. I like to think that's because I blend in quite well. But in terms of discrimination, I guess if you were to go into the workplace and you were kind of a bit more gender non-conforming, that might be an issue in some companies, but I think social society in general, just let people get on with whatever they want to do, especially I think in cities like here and the UK kind of in general. So the next question I asked Google was, is cross-dressing? And the first question that comes up, is cross-dressing linked to gender identity? I mean, I would say almost certainly yes. I don't want to speak for everyone, but if you're dressing in the clothes of the opposite gender, it's probably linked with gender identity. That is what I would say. Next one, is cross-dressing considered a hobby or an identity? If I'm answering that for myself, it's both, I think. Like, making videos at the weekends, dressing up at the weekends is really good fun. But then there are times where I will spend a day or 2 or 3 or a week as Alexa, which is certainly more than a hobby, much more like identity or expression. So I think for me it's probably both. I think for some people it's much more of a hobby, kind of you only get to do it a few times a year, and then other people it's more kind of gender expression, which can manifest in a couple of different ways. But yes, that's more of a difficult question, so well done Google. And the last one for this section, is cross-dressing legal in all countries? I'm very fortunate that it's legal in this country. It's very illegal in a lot of Arab or Muslim countries. You will be put to death, which is fun, a fun fact for you. So I'm very happy that we live in a more enlightened place, let's say. Okay, the final question that I asked Google was, why do cross-dressers? And the first question that comes up is, why do cross-dressers choose to dress in the opposite gender's clothing? And I can't answer that very well. It's just, I mean, if you look at dresses and stuff, right, this dress is gorgeous. It's a mermaid dress, really good amount of cleavage, really nice colour, really, I think, suits me. And then you look at what guys can wear, and it's just jeans and t-shirt, suit if it's nice. It's just such a bigger variety of stuff that you can wear. I would also say that for some people it's a bit of a compulsion to do it. It's just really good fun as well, expressing gender in a different way. It's just, yeah, I really enjoy it. So that's a difficult question, but I think I've answered it. Next question is, why do cross-dressers sometimes keep it a secret? I think it is social constructs. I think it's the fear that you're doing something wrong somehow. A lot of the questions that you put into Google, when it says, it gives you those kind of extra questions, did you mean this? And a lot of it is cross-dressing morally wrong? And you kind of think, if anybody thinks that, then of course they're going to keep it a secret. A lot of people think it's kind of for a sexual thing, which I think for some people it is. For me, it's not. So it's a variety of different things, but I think it's kind of it could be viewed as kind of a shameful thing or something that you're kind of somehow non-conforming. I think for certain people, if you're going to come out to your parents, then they might think it's kind of to do with sexuality rather than gender. So there's a whole load of mixed up different things there. I kept it a secret for a long time because I wasn't any good at it, and I couldn't really find a place to truly express myself, so I chose not to. It's only really in the past few years that this Alexa has arrived. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Please comment below what you'd like to see in the future. Till next time, I love you very much indeed.